Today I'm reviewing a set of joycons from YCC Team. I ordered these because I really like the color on them and the D-pad that's on the left joycon, which most joycons don't have. As you can see here in the box, they included a set of bumpers, which I know other unofficial joycons I've purchased in the past didn't include. Also in the box here is something kind of unique. It includes a USB-C charging cable. These controllers have a USB-C port on each side of them, so you can charge them without having to plug them directly into your Switch. The reason I like the color on these is they remind me of the yellow original Game Boy color. That was the model I had, so I got these controllers to try and resemble that. The way they feel in hand is different from official Joy-Cons, but they're still comfortable. There's just sort of a different weight distribution that you can sense right away, but after playing for an hour or two straight, they felt fine all the same. And here are the USB-C charging ports on the sides of each Joy-Con. I imagine these would be convenient if maybe it's docked and you're sitting on the couch and you want to be able to charge them without connecting them to the Switch directly. My first complaint with these is that sliding them in and out of the rails on the side of the Switch is rather stiff. It can be tricky to switch between handheld modes, so if you're going to be using this in docked mode, they're fine. And I actually think that's probably why there's the charging port on the side, because if you're putting them on and off the Switch, it's just not as fluid as a typical set would be. And here they are compared to the neon yellow set that's official from Nintendo. So you can see, compared to the neon yellow set on the right, these are a bit darker, and they do, in my opinion, look a lot like the original Game Boy Color model. I found it pretty cool that even on the Switch home screen, the Switch itself recognizes that this pair is a different shade of yellow than the neon pair. Now there is one glaring issue with these Joy-Cons that it's going to be hard to overlook for most people. The A button on the right Joy-Con does not always register when I press it. As you can see here, I'm testing the input and I'm pressing the other buttons with the same amount of pressure and they're registering fine, but for some reason the A button either takes a lot of pressure or you have to press it a few times. In summary, I give these Joy-Cons 3 stars. I like the color, the D-pad's nice to have, charging them on the side ports is kind of unique, but I think the A button not being reliable and it being stiff sliding the rails on the sides of the Switch makes it so it's hard to recommend to other people, but I'm kind of glad I have them as just an extra pair in case I have more people over than usual.